right, Bubba's woke up. It's June 9th. Do you know where your pumpkin plants are? I know where mine is, right there behind me. Now, yes, I got bed head, but as long as I don't have a dead head, all right, we're gonna be fine. So we're growing the plants. Jackson's been over. He had the rotor virus, and he was sick down a few days, and he won't be out of school till this Friday, which was today. Today's Jack's last day of school. So then I'll get him over here burying vines and really kicking butt. But hey, we got our tissue test back. There's the tissue test. All right, I'm gonna share that with you. I was low on quite a few things. I took that and got the results on that. I believe it was June 5th. I wanted to have my results before the pumpkin developed. The pumpkin's developing back there on the plant at about 15 feet out. There's probably, 20 secondaries behind it. And my first secondaries are 10 to 11 feet long. They're getting ready to bang the wall. I'll show you now. Here is the Maverick, okay? And I say we're banging the wall. We're only another 2 feet. Another 2 feet. I'm gonna stop the vine. I wanna be able to walk around. I gotta have a little bit of clearance here. So I'll probably flip this wood around, make me a little walk path. So about a little over 2 more feet, and these secondaries are banging the wall. And there's the bork, a backwards fork off your first secondary. That's called a bork in my book, the Bubba bork, all right? So the plant is doing wonderful. Talked to Travis Ginger. He's been a wonderful guy, helped me out a lot. And the yellow blotching, we believe, is from undissolved granular fertilizer in the beginning. It didn't rain. I had it covered in the 12 by 12 house, and I couldn't figure out. Kept throwing some magnesium at it. Didn't cure the problem. I am also, though, low on sulfur. I'm going to share with you my tissue test right here. Here's the tissue test if you want to blow that up and look at it. But we're low on copper, sulfur, magnesium. I'm sorry, not magnesium, manganese. Manganese, not Hellman's, not Duke's, but manganese. All right, that's a Birdman joke. A Birdman joke, he calls it Hellman's manganese. And I went over to Birdman's house and he hooked me up with a bag of manganese. Got the goods, man. This is the manganese. All right, so now we're gonna level that out. I talked to Josiah Brandt, and he's not growing this year. He got married. Congratulations, Josiah. He'll be back. I'm sure he's a young man. He'll be back. And he told me, hey, feed the manganese. He said the copper, the sulfur, it'll build up. I talked to Chris Kent. I get a lot of advice. You're never too old to learn. Chris Kent is concerned with my boron. My boron's not low, but it's 31. What is it? It's boron. Okay, don't be a moron, Mark. Where's the boron? The boron is, okay, I didn't put on my glasses and now I'm making a spectacle of myself. The boron is 31, but the safe range is 24 to 70. So I do have a little bit of boron in my well water, and I'm adding a little boron to every watering. Chris says I should be up to like 50 or 60 on the boron. You want to be on the high edge, not the low edge. And Chris Kent is growing a pumpkin this year. Congratulations to Chris. But here's my plant. I'm real happy with it. On the back side here, we're over 20 feet wide. This side here, we only got 4 feet. 4 feet, we're banging the wall, maybe 4.5. So out there on the end is the pumpkin. Let me show you. Here we are. I'm still tilling in some amendments, a little bit of sulfur, a little bit of making sure I'm all tuned because it won't be long. Now, there's no tilling up there. There's no tilling up there, folks. You can't till up in there. I can't till up in there. You'll be chopping up roots. I see a lot of people chopping up their roots. And I've seen that for years. Me and Chris Kent talked about it, and people are rototiller happy. They like to look at the nice, fluffy, beautiful soil. But hey, you got to stop. You got to stay ahead of the plant with the tilling. Okay, so much for preaching on that. Here's our little pumpkin. All right. I got my shoes on. There we go. There's our little punky. Now, we did lose the main vine, so this is like the last 4 feet here is a secondary coming off, but that's okay. I don't think it makes that much of a difference. I heard Travis is growing this year on a tertiary. What does make a difference is If you don't bury your vines, I heard Dave Stelz did not bury his vines, but I'll guarantee you Dave pinned them down and made sure the bottom root takes. The bottom root should be touching the ground, should be a little bit covered, at least enough halfway up the vine so that that can take off, so it can root in. Don't think because somebody didn't bury their vines that you don't care about that bottom root. That bottom root is very, very important. The top root, I don't necessarily think you necessarily need it. I think we might have too many roots in the soil, and it also leads to more disease issues by burying. So, but anyways, I'm getting long-winded here. Here's our pumpkin, here's our grow. It's June 9th. Big, beautiful plant, probably one of the biggest, probably, if not the biggest one I've ever had. It's neck and neck with my 2043, but we're shooting for an earlier pollination. And I don't want to breed this back into the 1885 Werner. So Danny Fleecer is going to donate a couple of male flowers. I may run up to his house and get them next Monday or Tuesday. I'm hoping for a pollination on that little baby. She's 3 or 4 days old. We should be pollinating that in another 5 or 6 days. Something approximately. We'll keep an eye on it. But hey, I'm watering the amendments. There's your Bubba wobbler. We'll call that the Bubba wobbler. Okay, the world's strongest shovel is my friend. $9.99 sprinkler at Target, Home Depot. All right, going back to the transfer tank. All right, mixing up the goodies. All right, there's your latest update. Hey, we're in the race. That's all I can say right now. We're in the race. That may change tomorrow, but for now, we're in the race. I am sun shading the little punky by day, but I like to give it some morning light, some evening light. And I figure, hey, the woodchuck won't come within 40 feet of that trap, so why not bring it in here? Even with no bait in it. It sees that trap, it's gonna run the other way. All right, psyching out the woodchuck. All right, man, keep them growing. Right. On my tissue test, we were also extremely low on phosphorus. So this is what I came up with. I searched around, I wanted just phosphorus. Our nitrogen is through the roof, 21,000. Josiah said, hey, that's okay, that'll level out. That's pretty normal. He's usually at about 20,000, he said. So, hey, Josiah's a great grower, very good scientific grower. I think when I combine you younger people's scientific knowledge with my old school methods, not walking on the soil, I don't care if you weigh 45 pounds, stay off the soil. You're busting up roots. Using Bubba's garden shoes, check out that video. All right. Are those hard to walk in?
Yeah, but better than walking the nose.
Do you want to take those to school and go to a square dance? You can ask your girlfriend out to a square dance. Hey, and all that stuff, you got to be disciplined. Stay off your soil. It's going to help you grow a monster. All right, I wanted to share that all with you. So we are watering this in right now. I am watering, and I'm learning from other people that I should do an occasional rinse. Don't just be constant nutrients in every watering. You need to do an occasional rinse to reduce the salts. All right, keep them growing. Thanks for joining us. We're gonna, hopefully we can get this plant back on target and grow a monster. Jack and Bubba, thanks for joining us. The race is on. Harvey Cardwell's got some monster plants out in Oregon. First year Frank, did I give him the wrong plant? Hey, keep joining us this summer. It's gonna be an interesting year. All right, thanks for viewing. Please, if you like the videos, turn on your notifications, subscribe to the channel, and join. Jack's out of school today, so you're gonna get some Jack videos coming. We'll keep you posted. Join us. They keep it a secret, home and garden. Keep it a secret, but go tell a friend. Jack and Bubba are rocking the world with videos. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much.